Good afternoon, welcome back to Coach's Corner. We're out here at the ball fields today. In the first section of our hitting video, we showed you the fundamentals of getting the legs and hips set in position and just twisting. We didn't really hit the ball, we just kind of let the bat fall through the zone. You saw both my boys just kind of tap one off the tee, nice and easy. This is video number 2. We're going to get into more of the actual swing. I'm probably still not going to get a good hard hit because I want to step by step take y'all through the swing process. So next step we're going to do is, once again, to repeat, we're getting comfortable with our feet. Make sure the feet are a little bit more than shoulder width apart, getting comfortable. The bat's on the shoulder for the young kids. Hands in that nice neutral position, so you won't nod in tight on the body, not way up high. Get a nice comfortable spot where they're here and they can move. Step 1, we were just practicing twisting the hips, twisting the hips, twisting the hips and letting the bat fall through the zone. I'm gonna move that ball real quick so I don't actually hit it. On step 2, we want to get the arms involved now. So now that we got the kids twisting, we want to bring the hands. One of the things I always do when I'm setting up my tee-ballers is I make sure the tee is in front of the plate. Because it doesn't matter what division you are, you don't want to hit the ball here in the middle of the plate. You want to hit the ball out in front of you. You never want to hit the ball here unless you're late on it or something like that and then you're trying to take it to right field. If you're a right-handed batter, you want to catch the ball out here in front. When you catch the ball, you want to use weight back, drive off that back leg, elbows. I don't like the full arm extension. I'm an in-close guy, personal preference. I'm an in-close guy here. This arm's getting the extension, this arm's staying in tight. So at point of contact right here, I got a nice angle of power. I call it my power angle. My wrist is straight. That's the strongest point for the wrist. So when the bat makes contact with the ball, the bat is square, pointed at center field. I want to meet the ball right there, and I got the most strength in my body right here, in through my shoulder, down to even, shoulders, hips facing the same way. As I make contact, I drive through, and at that point, I extend out and get that final twist, and now I can take off running. So just to go through again, I like to go through it with the kids. I like to go it real slow. I like to have them do it real slow. Today it's just gonna be me. The kids are all playing. I'm not gonna bring them back in. This part is just easier for me to show y'all, and then you can practice it with your kids yourself. Remember, comfortable stance, bats on the shoulder. I call it loading, kind of load up. I like to have my kids just get ready, balance. You don't want them leaning too far one way or another, but I don't want the kids lunging forward. So I just want them to get a good balance. I want to keep a majority of their weight to their back foot. That way when they turn, they can turn that front foot, and they gotta have good balance right through here. So twist, contact, drive through. Reset the feet. Bat's relaxed, twist, bat drops, contact, drive through. When I'm doing this drill with the kids, I usually just go dead center here. After they advance further, I move the ball around to give them more like a real pitching. But right now, we're gonna do it here. I'll have Crystal, if you wanna come stand over here, we have a camera over here, that way we kind of get at both angles and we'll see which one comes out best. I'm not gonna hit this hard, same thing, I'm just gonna let the arms kind of do a little bit of work, but I want my legs to do everything. So I'm in a neutral position, and from that angle there and this angle here, you can see my knees, hips, everything are balanced. I'm back, bat's just resting on my shoulder, elbows are neutral, twist, drive through. So I know for my power, I want that ball to be up a little higher. So I gotta get that tee adjusted for an adult versus a child. So I'm right here, coming through, right there. Once I make contact, that's when I explode through the ball. Do it again. Like I say, I'm doing this nice and slow because it just shows up better on the video, easier to explain. So we're here, load, explode, and drive. Coming through, right there. Once I make contact, that's when I explode through the ball. Do it again. Like I say, I'm doing this nice and slow because it just shows up better on the video, easier to explain. So we're here, load, explode, and drive right through the ball. Do a couple fast pace now real quick, just so you can see the swing in full movement. And then we'll come back and I'll talk to you for just another second. All right, so now I got 2 balls here. I got the one in my pocket, I got the one right there. The tee is set up pretty good for where I want it, a little below my waist. I'm gonna get my feet every time, looking down, feet are set. Bat, elbows, and have your kids repeat it to them every time. They get in the box, you can say it out to them. I say it to my 7 and 8 year olds all the time. Set your feet, bend the knees, quick back. So we have our code words we teach our kids. So set the feet, bend the knees. Get set, loading, waiting on the ball, quick bat. I say that one I did a half swing because I really wasn't sure how far away my cameraman was and I didn't want to catch her. I got 3/4 of my swing and wondered where she was. So I'm actually gonna have her back up just a little bit for this next one because I was worried about my arm extension on the follow through. So one more, showing full speed. I'm here, I'm balanced, right through the ball. Get set, loading, waiting on the ball, quick bat. I'm here, I'm balanced. Now on the follow through, you can follow through it here. Obviously you saw that was my follow through. Some people come all the way around, do a back tackle. It really depends on the flexibility of your player and how they make contact with the ball. The key is hips and arms are in sync and drive through it. All right, I want to thank y'all for just watching these videos. I say this was session 2. We're going to do one more video on hitting. I'll bring you a few more tips and tricks for the little kids on basic hitting, and then we'll kind of bring together and wrap up our T-ball series, and we'll start moving up to a little bit more advanced. So remember, if you like these videos, please comment, share some feedback, share some info, like them, subscribe to our channel. Help us grow, help us get out to more people, more parents, more kids, more coaches, and above all, share us out with your friends, and we will see you next time.